Oh yeah, it's not trolling at that point anymore. It's absolutely not trolling anymore. No, no, no. Now you're stepping into a ground, you're taking it IRL, and it could potentially come out very bad. Look, I look at doxing as you're potentially putting somebody's life in danger. Alright, so Mutahar came out with this video called YouTube Needs to Delete This Channel Immediately. And I agree with Muta on this. This guy, I can't believe, and Mutahar has it in here, I can't believe the guy literally went on Twitter and said what he said in that video. You can't do that. You can't.
Hello guys and gals, me Mutahar, and I'm just gonna rip the band-aid off Indian YouTube tutorial style and get right into the meat and potatoes. YouTube needs to ban this account pretty much right now.
Tech Lead, that's the name. Okay, that's the bad YouTuber. Everybody was asking me, who's the bad YouTuber? Okay, there are a lot of bad YouTubers, so just take a pick. But today, it's Tech Lead that we're talking about.
The Tech Lead. Now, if this name is, if it's sparking some synapses, we talked about Tech Lead about 4 years ago and 2 years ago, respectively, okay? Back in the day, Tech Lead was an infamous YouTube channel that had allegations of being a doxer to other smaller creators in regards to an individual known as Trend Black.
I did not know that. This dude's a doxer? What? I did not know that. I didn't know who this dude was.
Where his information started being shared around like a venereal disease at one point, and Tech Lead was actually one of the principal individuals that was fingered. And there was an allegation that Tech Lead abused the YouTube's copyright system to start grabbing people's information, right?
That is so gross. That is absolutely disgusting to do. That is the wrong reason to use the copyright system. That is the absolute wrong reason to use it. You're not supposed to use it to get people's information. What? You're literally using it to bully people.
Now, this is already scummy in of itself. I believe it's not even entirely legal as far as the United States goes. And does YouTube care? Considering that you can make seasons on this kind of stuff, on various villains who use these systems? Yeah, I don't think YouTube really even cares. Even though they like to say, yeah, by the way, abusing the DMCA tool, that's against terms of services. Anyways, 2 years ago, we even...
Well, at least, okay, yeah, it does happen a lot. You can make many hours of videos of people who have abused the copyright system on this app. It is amazing. At least we know so far YouTube's doing something about Lily Jean, which I am very happy about. I hope they do something about this guy, because to blatantly say that and they allow him still on the platform, he's blatantly saying that he's going to abuse it. You'll see.
Looked at Tech Lead when he launched, was behind something known as the Million Token. Now, for anybody that doesn't remember the Million Token, this is actually the website 2 years ago. A Web3 social token.
Oh, God.
I'm sure you guys already know where the we're going in here. A million is a cryptocurrency with a limited supply of 1 million tokens pegged at a minimum value of $1 USDC each. You might be like, well, Muta, how does he make sure that that million token is pegged at $1? Well, apparently it's, Tech Lead's understanding, his own words, by the way, on tape, that apparently he put $1 million of his own money into the actual token to basically, at least peg each token to $1 because of an actual physical US
Scam question mark? Is that what we're saying?
dollar or the USDC still available. Now, at the time 2 years ago, me, CoffeeZilla, and plenty of other internet people covered this guy's coin. And we used his own words, examined the blockchain, and at least from CoffeeZilla's assessment, and minus my assessment and plenty of others, it turns out that Tech Lead's account maybe, were alleged to actually be siphoning.
So that's why he said what he said in that video on Twitter. He's still pissed off about those videos. Oh my God, duh. See, I didn't know. I wasn't in this genre back then. I didn't watch this stuff, so I didn't know. Oh my God.
Now, of course, if you ask Tech Lead about Million Token, I doubt he'll ever really talk about the situation in detail, because Tech Lead has actually been at the receiving end of a whole bunch of scam allegations. You know, if you just look up Million Token on Reddit, for instance, even on their actual main, or what appears to be the official page at this point, with 164 members, what's shocking in this situation, I'm not even joking, is obviously if you go into the newest section right here, does anyone still invest? What's going on with this coin? 16 days ago, okay? What?
Oh. Ooh.
One comment, let's see. Highly improbable it was a scam. Somebody says, is it going to coke back? I think you might actually have to start doing coke if you think it's going to even go to the moon at that point. But again, this is an allegation that has been hit pretty severely.
You know, I'm finding Mutahar more and more funny with the more videos that I watch by him. Honestly.
To Tech Lead and this coin. And if you look at Tech Lead's channel, from my research, it really seems like a lot of the stuff, if you actually just type in Million Token. So one thing, when I looked at the actual description to this video in 2024, you can see that he's the ex-Google Tech Lead with infinite money trick with crypto, tether over collateralization.
Okay, that right there, that whole sentence right there tells me everything I need to know about that dude. I'm sorry. This right here tells me everything I need to know about this guy. Because this is a dude literally trying to sell you something. Like, it sounds like the used car salesman of crypto. That's exactly what he sounds like with that line.
Cosmic Keyboard, and he has a whole bunch of these, like, sponsor links or whatever. You know, join and get, like, interview problems explained. Learn how to build $1 million business on YouTube. And my free daily coding interview practice. And, of course, all the computer gear, keyboards, whatever the f***. What I don't see, and thank God for the Wayback Machine, back in December 10th, 2021... What was that? What was that link for? Infinite money trick with crypto, stake Million Token liquidity to earn quick for massive DeFi yields? Wait, Tech Lead, are you removing things from the description? Why would you remove the Million Token? What happened? I thought it was supposed to be the Million Token for the millionaires.
Ooh. I love it when Muda gets somebody. I love it. His sarcasm is great when he gets somebody.
Look, at the end of the day, this is just scummy behavior, and I think the way that he's treated this token is more intelligent than the average influencer, right? You know, average dumb influencers who probably, they'll talk about a coin, they might get into hot water because...
Logan Paul. Let's be for real. Logan Paul. Just saying.
Of it, but the way that he worked this coin and the people he targeted, the small fish, is small enough where the SEC really doesn't care. Now, this video is not about Tech Lead's Million Token or Trend Black. I've covered those situations extensively in the past. This is about Tech...
I didn't even know that's what the dude was about. I had no clue, and I had no clue about the doxing. I had no clue about the crypto coin. Like, what? And he had the balls to say what he said in that. I cannot believe this dude. You've already gotten exposed for like 2 things already. What? Oh my God.
Lead actually breaking the YouTube's TOS, and in fact, violating the law openly, by the way, and YouTube has the perfect example right here. Now, throughout the last 2 years, there have been plenty of bad copyright strikers. Quantum TV was a pretty recent example.
Yep.
But I will say...
And Lily Jean... Well, excuse me. Lily Jean's mother. Lily Jean's mother was also a very good example of using the copyright system for nefarious reasons, especially when she was going around giving everybody's docs to everybody and their mama. Craziness.
Tech Lead has done something so stupid that Quantum TV is like a Nobel laureate in comparison to this, okay? That mother is big, that's mega mind. Tech Lead is actually dumb. Let's actually see exactly what happened. So, a YouTuber by the name of Internet Anarchist made a video in regards to Tech Lead. Now, I've been talking to Internet Anarchist in the background, basically discussing this stuff too. And the video in question that he was talking about was how CoffeeZilla destroyed YouTube's worst tech channel. Now, what had happened in this situation, and what Internet Anarchist basically sent me, was that he got a copyright strike for that video. So how CoffeeZilla destroyed YouTube's worst tech channel. Now, in this situation, Tech Lead says that the content...
He is still pissed off about those videos. And it's almost like he got PTSD or something when he saw Internet Anarchist's video about it.
Now, in this situation, Tech Lead says that the content used was a day in the life of a Google software engineer. Content found in entire video.
Entire video? Really?
Normally, it should be exact timestamps. No, he did not just use Tech Lead's content in the entire video. It was very much in fair use. Now, to understand, quick understanding of fair use is fair use works on 4 pillars, okay? So measuring the 4 factors is the purpose and character of your use, the nature of the copyrighted work, the amount of substantiality of the portion taken, and the effect for the use upon the potential market. Now, the thing about fair use is it's not like an automated, thing. Every attempt of people, who fight for fair use have to take it to court. And usually it's courts that set or update case law. So the thing about it is...
And I'm going to be honest with you, as a reaction channel, it scares me every time I hear about something about fair use going to court. It scares me every single time. It's amazing how scared I get, because I'm like, man, if they overturn that stuff, that means that I have to do something different on my channel.
Obviously, one of the most important examples was the Matt Haas versus H3H3 case, and while that case is old, it's still a landmark case that's used to this day in regards to online entertainment and content used. Now, because TechLead was filing a DMCA, that's not like a cute little form for YouTube. That's telling YouTube, that is a violation of my intellectual property, I'm going to take this motherfucker.
Exactly.
Now, YouTube, being part of the safe harbor provision, says, okay, I'm going to abide by any DMCA, I'll just take the video down. Now, usually when this happens, you, the content uploader, has to give your personal information, or at least an attorney can step in your behalf, so you don't have to actually dox yourself.
There is a great website that you can use to pay, I think it's like $50, and an attorney will fill that out for you, and you don't have to give your name out. I've gotten that website from, I think, Burnt Toast gave it to me. So there is a website that you can use for just in case.
But you are filing a counterclaim, meaning that, okay, I'm in the right. I'm not taking the L. I'm going to court. Now, YouTube's system is so broken that somebody can issue a DMCA, you can counter DMCA, and then TechLead can go, I don't have my nut to fight for this, which is exactly what had happened. Now, I'm not going to play this 19-minute diatribe because it really is just blood yapping for the most part.
Exactly, Verse. You definitely want to use that. Because everybody tells you at the very least go get a P.O. box if you're a content creator. And I absolutely did that. But the thing is you can use your P.O. box as the address, but you still have to give your real legal name. Nah, I'm going to shell out $50. I don't care if I have to borrow it from somebody. I'm shelling out $50 to use that, to use a lawyer. Because I'm not, not doing it.
Let me just summarize exactly some of the key points that he was trying to make. For example, the scamtuber industry, there's a bunch of YouTubers that try to call out scams. Now, he kind of equates this to drama or manufacturing drama, when in reality, there is no drama to be manufactured. I kind of hate it when people equate drama with actual potential criminal actions. When I think of drama, I think of shit like Kendrick.
He's only saying that because he got busted. He's only saying that because he got busted by multiple people, by people in the community that viewers and other content creators listen to, by people who are known for fact checking what they say and actually deep diving and doing research. You got busted, dude, and you're just angry because you got called out.
Lamar versus Drake, where they're literally calling each other and shit on diss tracks. That to me is kind of drama, okay? Because I really don't think there's actual criminal implications. It really is just beef between two celebrities, although that beef can accentuate into even wilder heights. When I think of like these situations with cryptocurrency, with abusing the copyright system, I think of actual legal issues. Look, we're not going to be on YouTube forever, right? But we want to leave this platform a better place than when we started. If you let false flaggers win, then the whole future of the platform in terms of commentary, in terms of actually self-policing our communities, that's going to be in danger. I don't consider, calling out somebody like Mama Max to be drama in a situation. I think calling out somebody that is not taking serious investigation seriously and putting actual criminals behind bars, or rather letting them get away or fabricating entire stories, is a net negative to the platform, because it's...
I have to admit, I automatically call all this drama. I don't know what it is. It's probably the drama farmer in me, but I do recognize that some drama is more serious than others.
It sends a really bad idea out into the minds of impressionable individuals. When I think of cryptocurrency scams, I think of actual millions of dollars being siphoned from actual hardworking people that just want to follow an influencer and maybe reach a fraction of their financial success. That is something that I find incredibly predatory, criminal, and it should...
Yeah, this drama has some real damage to it. Oh, absolutely, Asmo. Absolutely, 100%. It's dangerous what he's doing. It's absolutely dangerous. If he did what they talked about in the beginning about doxing people through DMCA and then spreading around the doxes, that's dangerous. That is so dangerous. What Lily Jean did was dangerous. Remember, and I always preach this, it only takes one crazy person. And everybody has at least one crazy person in their audience. And I'm talking about a dangerous crazy person, you know?
Should be called out. The best part about YouTube is self-policing. It really always is the scumbags who always call out any actual form of valid criticism as, oh, wow, this is just drama. It's not really drama, okay, when it has real legal implications. So the other thing that TechLead kind of talks about is the copyright system. And this is where he says something that absolutely YouTube should act on.
I tend to copyright strike down any expose videos on me because I understand that these are not real exposés. There's no...
Oh my God. I cannot believe he's saying this. Oh.
No journalism involved in here at all. Welcome.
I love how he's like, there's no journalism. These people are just making videos. Dog, when they're putting up facts on facts on facts, that is what we actually call journalism. It's like the same.
When they're showing you the, as we call, the receipts, and they are showing you the facts, yeah, that is a type of journalism because they're showing you exactly what is happening. Word for word, line by line.
People that said, yeah, Muta, when you and Carl covered, the completionist and the charity situation, that wasn't real journalism. Dog, we had interviews. We had actual evidence that we brought up receipts. How is that not journalism at that point? Okay, I would argue it's better than actual journalism that happens in most print these days. But again, this is just somebody that can't take any valid criticism. Now, of course, TechLead is kind of like a troll character, and I would be okay if he was just a troll, but when he's actually abusing the copyright system, that's when trolling becomes actually illegal.
Oh yeah, it's not trolling at that point anymore. It's absolutely not trolling anymore. No. Now you're stepping into a ground, you're taking it IRL, and it could potentially come out very bad. Look, I look at doxing as you're potentially putting somebody's life in danger. And that's a line that, no.
To the world of business where people are afraid that they're going to be doxxed. Well, if you're going to come into business and do business in this world, yes, you're going to be doxxed. You better have an identity. And so then he takes to Twitter complaining he's going to have to dox himself to the TechLead. So you're saying I have to share my personal information to TechLead or let my video be taken down? He's afraid he has to be doxxed if he wants to counter the dispute. YouTube jumps in and says, well, you can also hire an attorney if you want to represent yourself. Well, yeah, this is business, right? People have a complaint against you. You can't just be a nobody and hide behind anonymity, right? One of the main...
Oh my God, this dude, it's like he's a YouTube villain. This is literally a YouTube villain, people. Because he's literally presented it like he's a comic book villain. Verse says, all that needs to happen is some internet retard that lives close enough to find it. Exactly. That's my point, Verse. It only takes one crazy person to do something dangerous. Oh my God. And he's been doing this for 5 years. That's amazing. YouTube, y'all have got to do something about this guy. This is bad. This is like really bad.
This business, right? People have a complaint against you. You can't just be a nobody and hide behind anonymity, right? One of the main reasons I will actually copyright strike a video though is I want to know who's behind the video, right?
So he's basically admitting right here that he's actually copyright striking somebody to gain personal information.
Bro, oh no, kiss my ass. No,
Now that's not the point of a copyright strike. A copyright strike exists because you want to stop a video of yours that is unfairly being used, not because you want the information of the account right there. That is abuse. YouTube literally will agree that is abuse right there, and yet he just openly admitted it.
He's openly saying, hey, I just want to know who these anonymous people are. That's not why you copyright strike somebody. Listen, if somebody completely uploaded your video, you have grounds to copyright strike them. I have whole ass live streams re-uploaded on YouTube. I haven't copyright striked them. What am I going to copyright strike them for? You know, what would be the point in copyright striking them? Just make sure to put my link in there to my channel so they'll come and see me. Wouldn't that be an intimidation? That's exactly what it is, boo-hoo. That's exactly what it is. It's an intimidation tactic. It's literally using the copyright system to bully people. Literally. And I understand, like, bully gets overused these days, all right? In the days of everybody having their panties in a bunch, all right? But this is literally being used to bully people. Literally. Oh, God.
I want to know who these people are. What if it's somebody I even know in real life? Oftentimes these haters are people who know you very well, actually. I mean, this could be a real physical threat to me. Really, these scam tubers exist only because I allow them to exist. And I can shut them down anytime I like because I own all of the copyrights to the images and audio that they're using. I will issue these copyright strikes on these new YouTuber, scam tuber videos. And I don't really care one way or another.
You notice how he said that? Hold on. Watch what he says here.
Issue these copyright strikes on these new YouTuber, scam tuber videos.
Scam tuber videos. He's still pissed off about getting exposed for that coin. That is amazing to me. Absolutely amazing to me. Bro, what?
And I don't really care one way or another, I guess, but it's more of a hazing ritual for me, like a welcoming ceremony, just to let them know what they're in store for and who runs the show around here, who owns the content around here. So this is my welcoming ceremony. What happens next in these copyright strike cases is typically we go into court proceedings where I have 30 days to file a legal action, which typically I'm not going to waste anybody's time doing. This is really just my welcoming ceremony.
You can't do that! The whole point of doing a copyright strike is you are going to take them to court. That is why you start the legal proceedings by doing the copyright strike. That is literally a legal proceeding. Hold on. That is literally the beginnings of a legal proceeding. Is issuing that copyright strike.
Hazing ceremony for people, and so the video will probably be back up after a while.
Bro, he just admitted that he's literally DMCA striking to hurt the actual channel, not that he has any intention to go to court to. So what's really insane about this is if you just read through YouTube stuff, if your work was posted without your authorization, you can submit a request that the content be removed.
Yep.
Submitting a removal request is a legal process. Like I said, it's not a rinky-dink form that you just sign with YouTube. This guy basically admitted that this is his hazing ritual. Now look, at the end of the day, okay, this is the most clear-cut example of copyright abuse I have seen on the platform.
And out loud and proud too. That's amazing to me. I cannot believe this guy literally went in front of his camera and with confidence said what he said. He's like one of those really, really, really smart people that's actually dumb. Because he is literally admitting it. He's basically breaking the law. Because again, it is a legal proceeding to start a copyright strike.
I mean, this scumbag is openly admitting to it. Now, YouTube says, do not make false claims. Misuse of the removal web form, such as submitting false information, may result in the suspension of your account and other legal consequences. No, I think it should actually result in legal consequences. Now, think about it like this. If you're somebody
Absolutely.
who uploads a video, you basically get shafted in every possible way. Your video dies, completely fails in the algorithm, right? Unless, obviously when it comes back, people band together to watch the content. But that's sometimes, it's like
That's very few and far between that will happen. Very few and far between will that happen. It's a way to shut you up. He's literally using it as a way to shut you up and intimidate you.
That's like you wish upon a star kind of situation. No, the reality of it is, if you file a DMCA on somebody and you submit a legal process and they file a counterclaim, you should 100% be required to file a legal, you should be going to trial. You should be taking things to court. Now, this is why I always say, look, if you want to file a DMCA against me, I am very careful. Every video feed of the tech lead that I've shown in this video right now is stuff that I believe is in fair use, because I've only shown what I've had to in order to comment on it and discuss this situation. If tech lead files a DMCA on me, I get my lawyer, we get a counterclaim going, and if he doesn't want to sue me because he doesn't want to go to trial because he thinks he might lose, that should absolutely result in his channel being terminated, okay?
Period. Absolutely. Listen. Y'all know I don't like snitches. All right, I don't like snitches unless certain situations do I mind snitches. Okay, but to do a copyright strike so you can know who is behind the video, bruh. No, there should be ramifications for that, and he absolutely should have ramifications for what he's saying. And I think, and I know this is weird coming out of my mouth, all right, you know me, I'm not about deplatforming, but you know what? This guy purposely putting people in dangerous situations by doxing them, he should be kicked off the platform. And I very proudly say that. This guy should not have a platform on YouTube. Because this guy is literally doing illegal shit by doing that. I am pro deplatforming when it comes to this dude. Absolutely, 100%. And if anybody tries to clip me out of context, when I say this dude, I'm talking about Tech Lead. I am not talking about Mutahar, okay? Thank you very much. Because I know about you clippers out there. I don't trust y'all. Just saying.
How is it that you're going to cause me grief, but now that the ball's in my court, I actually say, take me to court. You're not going to do it? How is this even okay? How is this even, like, legal? You can just abuse this forum to basically destroy channels or get rid of any criticism you want. And it really feels like there is no legal implication that ultimately falls onto anybody abusing the system. If YouTube doesn't remove the Tech Lead's channel because of this, I really don't know what message they're sending. Literally,
agree.
Anybody can abuse the system and get away with it. And that's just fine.
I agree. I think, especially with him blatantly saying what he said, I do not understand how YouTube is able to keep him on the platform. Or not able, but why they would want to keep him on the platform. Because he's literally a danger to other people, in my opinion.
I don't think that's okay, but ultimately this is YouTube's platform. They can decide what they want. This is just the most clear-cut example. And it's not just me saying it. There's plenty of other content creators. That said, ladies and gentlemen, if you like what
All right. Yeah, so this guy has got to go. Goodbye, sir. Goodbye.